Film composer Ennio Morricone is undoubtedly one of the masters of cinema. My personal favourite composer, the Italian has blessed audiences with an uncountable amount of terrific film scores, to such an extent even the man himself doesn't know how many films he scored. He has left a huge mark on film and cinema. Known mainly for his partnership with Sergio Leone, Morricone was a key part of the spaghetti western film movement, doing the music for a vast number of them, and his score for The Good, the Bad and the Ugly has become synonymous with the western genre as a whole. Aside from an honorary one, Morricone never won an Oscar throughout his entire career, and it was only at the ripe old age of 87 did he finally nab one after working on Quentin Tarantino's 2015 picture The Hateful Eight. It makes him the oldest Oscar winner in film history. Morricone hasn't been doing a lot of work in mainstream films recently. He mainly sticks to music exclusively now, going on tour throughout the world, and any film or TV projects he does work on are usually little known ones in his native Italy. To be honest, even in his prime, Morricone wasn't always scoring big films, and some of his best work is hidden in obscure, hard-to-find films. Still though, aside from Tarantino's films and his works with director Giuseppe Tornatore, the last well-known film Morricone scored was 2002's Ripley's Game, with Ray Winstone and John Malkovich, almost 20 years ago, and even that movie isn't exactly a household name. So I'm guessing it won't come as a shock or a disappointment to many that, judging by recent comments, Morricone has finally hung up his baton and called it quits. Recently he made the following comments, which I've used Google Translate to translate into English from Italian, so excuse any errors. Many have proposed to me, I would say at least 5 in recent times, both from Italy and abroad. I said no, I refused them all. I won't compose any more soundtracks. I will make one exception, for Giuseppe Tornatore. We have been friends for 30 years. For him I will compose whatever he wants. Of course, if you don't call me, then nothing. I will not just dial. He goes on to say how he will still write and perform music, but just not for film. But it looks like the master is finally calling it quits. Again, this might not be big news for many, seeing as though he hasn't done anything well known in years anyway, but I still find it significant, even if he was already in a kind of semi-retirement state anyway. He did say in the past that he would make plans with his wife to retire, and then got sucked into doing film scores because of his love for them, and then he would try to retire again, but then started scoring music again. So who knows, maybe if someone knocks on his door hard enough, they might get him to do another score. But to be honest, I'm not sad, because Morricone has done more for cinema than anyone could have asked for him, and he has left us with an incredible collection of music. If he wants to do other things, and let's not forget he's 90 years old, then I say filmmakers should respect his wishes. It looks like the lucky one man remaining is Giuseppe Tornatore. Tornatore is one of my favourite filmmakers, and one of the primary reasons was because he always worked with Morricone and I enjoyed listening to Morricone's soundtracks. His works are also the most accessible of Morricone's recent works, and he has made several components of a documentary he was making on the career of Morricone, which was supposed to have been already released, but it doesn't seem to have been done so. Anyway, let's hope Tornatore makes a few more films soon, because going off Morricone's comments, it will be the last opportunity for us to hear new Morricone film scores. In the meantime, I'd say good luck to Ennio on his endeavours, and thanks for watching.